Lovely. Bitcloud is ready to go. Let's log in. Okay, we're back online again, so that's good. It was down for, I think, just shy of 18 hours the other day, but yeah, we're looking at the home screen again. The price went from 132 to 140, and you can see it reflected by the higher increased valuation for the weekly creators. So now, what we have, a user interface I can show you. Yes. You have a global area, which looks very evocative of Twitter, where you can click to see people's comments, click to like them, see how much they're worth, follow them, see, I don't think this feature is, the retweeting is not currently available, but I understand it's on the horizon. You can link to it, and then here is a direct feed for all the creator coins. So the biggest and the most FOMO is for Elon and Naval, and then Shamash, who actually claimed it, and Diamond Hands is the founder. Winklevoss, Cuban, I think, is likely to claim it, and then the Bitclout list, Sam claimed it. So a lot of these people, when you click on their profile, you'll see exactly how much USD has been locked based on the value in terms of Bitclout. No, actually, that's not correct. You put in a certain amount, I think, at the exact time of the Bitclout valuation. So I'll do, let me try that here. So I just have a small amount. So if I do $1 into Sam's, then you're exchanging, okay, yeah, it is actual fiat they're exchanging it into. You're exchanging the Bitclout for $1. You'll receive this amount of Sam Bankman-Friedman's coin, and then the cost of the coin. So I click review, and then should render, boom, there you go. The confetti is a nice touch. The other day, this was spinning for a while, and I read through what happened the other day in their write-up. Loading spinners, yeah, I saw that as well. So here, I felt like the explanation to this was reasonably good. I hope you'll all understand that it is the very early days for this networking community. We're very sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah, so if you go up, they do a full explanation, and I've staked nodes, I've launched nodes on proof-of-stake networks, master nodes, and I can say that it's not an insignificant happening. I think the problem that they experienced in terms of the reboots can be easily solved if they decentralize more and have more nodes to broadcast between. I don't know about the characterization of a minor bug, if it shuts down the site for almost a day and then has people's exchange transactions be hidden. I found out that it wasn't that I was being censored with some of my previous images where I was touting the platform. I was perplexed because I'm doing a meme that's complementary to the platform, so why am I being censored? Well, it turns out that because of this difficulty with the nodes, that was the reason why it was being hidden. And when I came back and everything was hunky-dory, I'm like, oh, there they are. So that was nice. And yeah, backing up their meme pools, that's good. There's nothing particularly to know about this. He goes a little bit into the technical aspect of how many transactions to the meme pool, and that being a difficulty in terms of the reboot. Funds are safe. Check the Explorer. I was looking for this Explorer for the longest time. Oh yeah, and then their automated system with the Merlin account that was distributing, I believe, the airdrops for when you verified your phone number, I think went down. So I knew someone that they verified it and they were paid nothing. And I know some people that they got $8 worth of Bitclout. So it just depended on the time that you did it. I think, according to the Discord, that people are being given a little bit of an airdrop as it stands. So here's the Blockchain Explorer. Looks very similar to Bitcoins. And if you click on a hash, it'll give you that basic information. There's a block height, 9746. You can see how new it is. And definitely would like to kind of click around here a little bit more. Yeah, when I tried it the other day, you still get some transaction errors. And I think this just connects you back up with the main site, yeah. So it looks like it's not super transparent in terms of information about the hexes beyond some basic stuff. If you type in a key, okay, yeah, it's just giving you syntax errors. So it's not super user-friendly in terms of interactions with, but it must work on the back end because when I buy something, it goes through reasonably smoothly. So if I click on the wallet, I can see the people that I bought for. This is my XDAI account because I do a bunch of programming in Solidity for XDAI, and then I'm active on their XDAI Reddit. So just people that I've been investing in that I thought were interesting. And you can see I pretty much bought all of them for, let's see, these were $0.25 and these were $1. So this going down is just a reflection of, I guess it would be that I bought it when it was higher than this. But you can see some went up, Chamath went up, Rob, VC. No, I may have paid $5 for these as well. So no big movements one way or the other. You got my profile where you go in there and you can see the number of followers that I have, information which you can update, the amount locked in, and then market cap, which is just 3 times the amount locked in, number of coins in circulation, and then these are just posts that I did. Oh, here's the one that I thought was blocked, but it was taken down because of the, I guess, reboots with the node. In this one, I just talk about how what starts out as obvious, preposterous, can very often become outrageous and preposterous can become obvious. And then I just did some little stylized graphics just to pop. Like, could this be the next Clubhouse? And then just a little talking about my newsletter there, just a little image. During the early days when there's very few people on here, it's got a lot of attention. Less so now because I think there's a lot of attention from the broader press. And yeah, but it's pretty much like Twitter. You can say, loving the platform and the ease of use offered to users trying, decentralized social media platforms for the first time. And then that just clicks right through. And if you want to put an image, click on that. It's essentially the same user interface that you'll see on Twitter. And then if you want to buy Bitclout, you go through here, you send your Bitcoin to here, translate it over, or it converts over to Bitclout. I think there's like a $10 fee to send it from that Bitcoin account to the Bitclout. So I think you have to put in at least $55. It may have been lowered now that Bitcoin dropped, like 5 or 6%. And then this notification tab is useful. I think they refresh. But at one point, it would give you all the likes and the things that were new. And then on here, you have to pay for assistance. So you need some form of Bitclout in there in order to do any sort of communication. I mean, I didn't get any back, so I wouldn't really even worry about that because I sent that a while ago. So in terms of the Bitclout account, this is the one. It's the Bitclout _ is the username. And then in terms of from last time, nothing must have changed since I did the video. It's still backed by these major guys. I haven't seen any shakeups at these organizations. I still see people that are claiming their profiles, kind of waiting to see what's going on. I have seen some activity on the Bitclout where people will talk about what's going on and will, oh yeah, Bitclout node operators right now. Like, I love that meme. So people talk a little bit about what's going on. I know they have Bitclouters, and people will post a little bit about what they're doing. I know that they have, I think it's a DAO on XDAI that can transact in this for the people that want to. I think they get it like at a lower price. It's essentially traded over the counter, and I'll put that description to that or link to that in the notes. But as far as I can see, people are just testing out the platform, seeing what's going on, trying to see how it's shaken out as it relates to the lawsuit, and kind of how that'll all fall into place. Let's see if anything new's there. I guess not. Yeah. Although there was a lot of discussion from this. Yeah. So, stay tuned for more updates, but, and this is the guy that he's calling out as, leading the project, Nader Al-Naji, who's really impressive CV with Thomas Jefferson School, which is a magnet school, and then Princeton undergrad. He's done a bunch of raises, and he's kept his social media quiet. So if you go on to, he's even taken his site down. So he was a part of Basis. I think they did a raise of $15 million, but as far as I know, they haven't done anything more from there. So I don't remember hearing much about this platform. Let's see. Unfortunately, having to apply U.S. securities regulation to the system and a negative impact on launch basis. So they raised $15 million, and looks like they folded. So maybe their efforts to keep it all decentralized and behind a certain layer of visibility stateside led to going from Basis and using those networks that they already had within the crypto ecosystem into doing something that is trying to be decentralized until I guess they were called out in the lawsuit. So I'm not sure if that's affecting it one way or the other, but you might check out the Discord, check out, I haven't seen any telegrams that have been used, and I'm really hesitant of using telegrams because they're mostly scams. And it's really easy to mimic people on there and pretend to be people. So I would stay tuned to certainly me at @rect, and then to, Brandon Curtis, who's at the center of a lot of the discussions, or directly with the BitCloud account. I know when I checked out this other day, they had some, not cloud, I'm making the mistake everyone makes. BitCloud. I was explaining to someone on the phone the other day that manages some people. It's like not cloud like in this cloud like in the sky, but clout as in like you're standing in a social gathering. So this, CoinDesk did a good job with this. I watched this yesterday. They were kind of goofing around about some people having profiles on there that were claimable. So in the top 15,000 for crypto ones that were scraped. And some not. And then on this one, I assume that they're just talking about the lawsuit. Cease and desist by a prominent hedge fund or crypto law firm. Absolutely. That really is a top firm. So, I mean, people have been saying for a while it feels like a scam. I think the site going down and the difficulties associated with that. Oh, there you go. There's me. Have led people to believe that, and when they thought it was a rug pull, and the lack of transparency or support, I think led to that as a thought. But as far as I can see now, the platform is losing a little bit of its sizzle, but there's still people that are on it that are posting things. It's an interesting use case. As far as I know now, if you have a creator coin, you can sell it. So you click on sell, and then, for these valuable guys, interesting. Must be less than balance of fees. Okay, it's going to be like not a lot. So if you put in $1 of 73,000, it's going to be like what, 0.0001 or 0, something like that. So I click on this, I click review, sell. So it should give me my representative, I would assume in dollars. And then I go into the wallet and I see that, looks like my balance was updated. I think transactions will actually show that as well on the Explorer. No, still getting the explore user error there. So still some kinks to work out. I think that was reflected correctly. Let me just sell a little bit more just so I can get a better sense. Sorry, Sam, I'll buy back your tokens because you're a goat in the space. You're the best. Sell this. And then some people will set the minting costs a lot higher than others, so you just have to be careful when you buy. Okay, yeah, I just went directly into the balance and it's denominated in the Bitclout. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'll just say in terms of creator coins, if you find someone that you like, let's say you're into golf, you have to do it slowly, because if you do it quickly, oh, it's doing better. The other day, I typed it in and get all confused. Okay, it's getting better. Oh yeah, this was the one that I was trying to claim. That, yeah, I would have had, but yeah, I guess I needed to confirm. Okay, so if you go to golf, then let's say I'll buy this one. Then let me do a really inexpensive one. Let me do, let's see if I can go to Reddit. That one's a lot. Let's see what can be done here. How about California? Sure. Okay, so I click on buy, and then I'll click on 1, and because this is valued so low, I'm going to get quite a bit more, 0.06. That's the price per coin. And then review, and you can see that you'll receive this, and I'll get that, and then that'll hit my wallet. But I think that some of the ones, like, I'll use an example again of going back to Sam. So on Sam's, I'll buy it. I know he set like a 1% minting, like the lowest possible pretty much. Let's see, you're exchanging, you'll receive this. I think in the previous iteration it would tell how much would go to the influencer, how much would go to you. So they may have done away with that. Let me try to go to a smaller profile so I can show. How about PC? If you click it right in, it goes directly there. Okay, here we go. So I'll buy, let me buy $3 worth of PC. So that would give me 1.1. And if I go back, I can see, because I think the amount that was staked in there was 1.07. So let me match that, because it's 1.9. So 7. So let's see, half coin, and that'll increase the cost of the coin to that. So I'll do that. We'll see the difference. Okay, so like, view in wallet, and it's instantaneous, which is nice. So the $1.07 is reflected there, and they can see that the coins went up by about 0.5. The amount got locked up, increases the market cap, and then if I wanted to go to sell that, let me sell a small amount. And you can sell a small amount. This is going to be like a penny, right? Yeah, 3 cents. So review it, and then sell it, and then go to the wallet. Yeah, there you go. Down to 3 cents, and it's reflected in the balance. So if you're interested in more stuff like this, or want the use case to be further built up upon, I'll be doing some more posts on here. My username's xdie. Feel free to follow me. Feel free to, if you're given airdrop stuff and you want to play around with stuff, don't use any of your own money by any means. But you can go to buy, and then you click into here and you put like $1 or whatever. And as more people go in there, I guess it kind of pushes it up. Check with the laws of your local jurisdiction, of course. Confirm buy. And then, yeah. So these I got as by virtue of just the minting. So a certain portion of it when someone buys into the token, a certain amount gets funneled, to me as an influencer, which incentivizes people to be active on here. And what keeps them coming back also brings the value of them being on there. So it's a positive feedback loop. And it incentivizes people to stay active. Just like on traditional NFTs, keeping artist visibility benefits the artist, because more visibility means the NFTs will be sold back and forth more. And really, this is in essence an NFT platform. These are NFTs. You just can't take them off the platform at the current time, but on platforms like Rarible, you can't take them off the platform anyways. Very few platforms can you actually take the 721 or 1155 and take it off platform, and this is the same way. So if you're looking for like a password or something as it relates to this, go ahead and look in the Discord, look in the Twitter, and they're flowing around fairly freely. I think once you go there once, then it should be baked in. And I understand that down the road, I don't think you'll need a platform or need a password to get onto the platform. So feel free to subscribe, check out more of my stuff, check out my newsletter, and we got a lot of good stuff coming related to going over websites, talking about Bitclout, and just getting a lay of the land from my perspective as an engineer and how it all works. Thanks, guys.